When you desire to understand someone whom you do not know well, where do you begin? I suggest you look at the way that person acts and the way they think. Learning about someone's behavior, the way they act, and their attitude, the way they think, provides the foundation for understanding what that person is like. Thoughts drive a person's behavior, and behavior often reveals thoughts. These two factors are intimately connected. D.I.S.C identifies and defines these two manageable core factors, attitude and behavior. Worldwide, it is one of the most commonly used personality models. We are grateful for the pioneering work of Carl Jung, who gave us psychological type, William Marston, who defined it with the D.I.S.C vocabulary, and John Geyer, who developed the first self-administered, self-scoring personality type instrument. Strategic Teammaker's contribution to the legacy of these pioneers was to develop the Portrait Predictor. This 5-page, colorful, easy-to-understand D.I.S.C tool measures the presence of these type factors through a series of most-least choices. Each type is identified by both the key letter and also by color. D, red, is direct. In a dominant fashion, they thrive on challenge. I, yellow, is inspiring. With enthusiastic motivation, they thrive on opportunity. S, blue, is stable, showing steady support. They thrive on cooperation. C, green, is correct. With caution, they thrive on accuracy and completeness. These 4 categories and various combinations create one of 20 possible profiles. Letters and colors are used in a user-friendly way to report their unique type. The Portrait Predictor generates a brief description of what that person is like and how they relate to others. Why is this information important? Knowing yourself and accurately reading others is key to forming strong, healthy relationships. Communication is the food that feeds all relationships, and the way we communicate is directly related to our personality as described in the D.I.S.C type. Good communication requires that each person hears and understands what the other one is saying. Pace, the speed by which we communicate, and focus, what we talk about, are key components to successful communication. Let's consider pace first. How do you communicate? Interacting with others, the D and the I, red and yellow types, move quickly at a fast pace. To communicate with them, you need to be brief, to the point, with as few words as possible. In contrast, the S and C, blue and green types, are more deliberate, taking their time rather than going forward too quickly. With focus, the question is, what do I talk about? The D and the C, red and green types in the D.I.S.C, focus first on the task to be done. They prefer first to describe the project with the end results in mind. In contrast, the I and S, yellow and blue types, are process-oriented. Their focus is how it will get done, who will be involved. The experience of the activity is a priority. Paying attention to just these 2 factors alone, pace and focus, will make a significant difference in increasing your effectiveness in your relationships. Another valuable application of the D.I.S.C is in understanding how the various types relate to one another in a group or team setting. Any group that works together will benefit by being type-aware of their similarities and differences. The Portrait Predictor report has a 20-square D.I.S.C grid that gives a clear visual of where each person is in relationship to the rest of the group. This grid accurately predicts those individuals who will work well together, as well as also identifying those persons with whom there may be more challenge. So isn't it time to learn your type and how you fit and most effectively communicate with others in your group? We invite you to respond to the Portrait Predictor and grow in understanding yourself and those around you.